put on a lot. Why not?
I don't like to. Why is it supposed to be thick?
It's supposed to be colored.
It is colored.
No, it's not. Okay. Your teeth. Okay, I'm starting. Don't look at me.
Look at my Chinese gorgeous friend. If you want to know how to do this look, then just keep watching. I've been gone for a while. Okay, anyway. We got the Too Faced Hangover Primer. This is a very good moisturizer for the face. So I like to do this before I do some kind of other like primer. So I'm going to make sure I put that under the eye as well so the under eye is not as dry. Then I'm going to go in with the NYX Angel Veil Face Primer. This will soften up my canvas, meaning her face. And then using my hand, because the heat from my hand will kind of warm up the product and it's easier to place onto the face. Anyway, I'm going in with the M173. I'm using the soft ochre paint pot. And then I'm going to set it with RCMA translucent powder with R40. And this is the NYX, what is this? This is the go-to palette, and it literally is the go-to palette. Now, I'm going to start off with this bronzer shade. There's like bronzer, blush, and highlight. But I'm going to start off with the bronzer shade with the Morphe R40. The reason why I use the bronzer is because they didn't have like a transition shade, which is like, you know, like a light brown buffing kind of shade. They didn't have any in there, so I'm like, I'm going to use the bronzer. We're going to work with what we have. So I'm going to blend that onto the eye above the lid. Make sure it's all softened out, blended out, all of that. Then I'm going to go in with the R37 by Morphe. And I'm going to grab that brown shade and go into the crease. Now, she is Chinese. She doesn't have much lid space, so we're going to work with what we have. I'm not going to really make an eyelid like what some people do. We're just going to like do something simple so that way she has something to follow at home. So after placing that color in the crease, I'm going to go ahead and buff that again with the R40 with the first brush. And then I'm going to take this purple shade and I'm going to place that in the outer corner. I'm using the M433. This is a perfect brush for the outer corner. Like we want to dab, get that color on there and blend it out. And then I'm going to go in with the R37 and you want to make sure you blend that out as well. Then we're going to take the gold shade, and this is the shader brush by MAC. I don't know the number because it rubbed off. And I didn't like it. It wasn't as gold as I wanted it to be. So I'm going to take the gold color in the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette and place that onto the lid where I had no eyeshadow on. And then I'm going to buff that out with the M433. And you want to make sure you do that so it doesn't look choppy, not blended. The key is blending. Look at that. Then she had some eyeshadow under her eyes, so I wiped that off with some makeup wipes, and I'm placing more of the Too Faced Hangover under her eye. Then we're going in with foundation. I'm trying out the Infallible Total Cover, and she had 107, but it was too light. And then I realized I need to cover her under eyes, her dark circles under her eyes. And I'm going to use the Morphe M176 and the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the orange color, because the orange color will cancel out dark, anything dark or purple. So orange will cancel out dark. And this brush is perfect for the under eye because it's soft. We don't want to use anything that's too rough under the eye. You know, you don't want to damage your under eye. It's tender down there, whatever. Dude, my words are everywhere. I've been missing YouTube and it's like I don't know what to do anymore. Anyway, I'm using the Real Techniques buffing brush, and what I did was I had mixed the Infallible Pro Matte in 108. The Pro Matte line is more of an orange colory foundation. There's more warmth to that foundation. So what I did was I mixed it because She is very yellow as her undertone. And then it came out perfect. So I'm going back with the M176 and I'm taking that foundation mixture that I made, and I'm lightly pressing that, brushing it under the eye to cover up all that concealer or the cancellation color. Oh my god. Now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. We're going to highlight. So we're going to do, of course, the triangle part. We're headed to a wedding. She needs to look good. So I'm going to make sure she's highlighted, well contoured, well bronzed, all that good stuff. So I'm going to take the Real Techniques blending sponge, and we're going to go ahead and blend that under the eye. My recording was bad. This is the first time I recorded doing makeup on someone. So I'm kind of all over the place. And we're trying to hurry up to go to the wedding. Anyway, press that onto the skin. Make sure we're not swiping it. Make sure your blender is damp. Not too damp, but just perfect enough. You can also spray it with some Fix Plus to help blend out the concealer and whatnot. So press that into the skin. Make sure it's all well blended, no choppy faces. Now, we're going to go in with the NYX Minerals Set It and Don't Forget It. I couldn't focus. I lost my touch. Or Don't Fade It, I think it's called. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to bake. We're going to take that blending sponge and we're going to set the under eye area, the forehead, the nose, the cupid's bow, the chin. Basically, everywhere where we put foundation. We want to set everything so it can last all night. And then I'm going to take my Mikasa big, huge face brush and take some more of that setting powder and place that all over the skin. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. And I'm using the MAC 150. And we're going to more so press into the skin. So the skin looks more soft, more buffed out, more airbrush looking. Then I'm going to take some kind of e.l.f. brush. And I'm just basically wiping away all the setting powder that I had used to bake on her face. Make sure we're wiping that all away. Then we're going to take the bronzer in the Go-To palette. And I believe I'm using the Morphe M403. Now, it's not too much of a pointy brush, but not too fluffy. We're not going to I didn't want a full contour. I just wanted structure onto her face. So that way she looks snatched. Okay, anyway, we're going to do the forehead. Make sure we're following the hollowing. Follow the hollow. So basically like a 3. So your forehead, not right in the middle, at the top. The temples, bring it down, follow the hollow. And then we're going to take this orange blush shade, which was perfect. I didn't want to use something too bright onto her face. And it was like a old MAC holiday brush I used. Then I'm going to take the highlighting color in the palette, and I'm using the M510. And it was, I'm going to say, for an inexpensive palette like this, it was a pretty darn good highlight. I was impressed. It was a little blinding. And then I'm going to take the Morphe, I think this is the AC59, some of that bronzer color, and we're going to kind of snatch her nose, not something too harsh, just to kind of slim it down a little. Not that she has a big nose, not at all, it's perfect. And then we're going to take this brush right here and set the under eye even more. Then I went in with the Wet n Wild highlighting color in Precious Petals, and with that same highlighting brush, because I felt like it was a little on the lighter side, so I wanted to add a little more gold color to her beaming, beautiful highlight. Then we're going to take the NYX wax pencil, of course, and I'm going to go in with the NYX micro brow pencil. Now, here's the deal with her eyebrows. She had her eyebrows tattooed. That's why I tell people don't tattoo them. Okay, anyway. She had them tattooed, but she kind of remove them for the most part. But then she also has her brow hairs growing in. They're not too thick though. So what I did, like usual, is I start at the tail of the brow, so that way it gives me a point. It shows me where the high point of the eyebrow is going to be. And it's pretty much easy from there. So I did light strokes. I did fast forward this part because it was kind of long. And I just followed her tattoo and her hairline. So it was kind of on the thicker part, but it's perfect. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline eye gel liner. And I'm going to go on with the eye pencil. Or a liner pencil by Morphe. And my God, I need to get it together. Okay. So as I'm lining her eyes, I made sure that she kept her eyes closed, because Asian eyes, when they open their eyes, if the liner is not dry, it'll transfer above the lid. And we don't want that. I don't want to have to like wipe off liner. Then I did her bottom lash line. I did her waterline and her lash line. And I want to buff that out too. So I'm going to take a flat brush and take that bronzer color and set that and blend that out as well. Like what we're doing right here. Don't forget to blend the under eye. It's just as important as blending everything else on your face. Anyway, we're going in with the ESQUIDO Companion Long Lasting Lash Glue Bond, my go-to. We just use some natural lashes. She's a natural type of gal. Very Asian exotic beauty friend of mine. So we're going to go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. We used a color that wasn't neutral or nude, but not too bright. She has those big, perfect lips, so this color was perfect. Perfect for her skin tone. Anyway, and that is pretty much it. This is my beautiful, only Chinese friend. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below, all that good stuff. And don't forget the bloomers.
Ni hao ma.
Yeah, thanks, Mama.
And my voice sounds like a little mouse
Yeah.
through audio.
Yeah. Your voice always sounds different.
Yeah, ever since. Wait, I think my hair looks a little ugly.
What are you gonna say though? Like,
Hi, welcome back to my channel. Or hi, welcome
Yeah.
back to my channel. She has no eyebrows. They're tattooed. She has like the most Chinese eyes ever. Okay.
I don't know how natural I'll be. You look like your awkward Chinese friend.
Okay. Hi guys.
Ni hao ma.
I'm just gonna do it naturally already, like this.
Bye.
Oh, that was cute.